Now we're at a point in the sweater where you should have what looks like a baby muscle t-shirt. We're going to attach some sleeves to it. Let's see how this goes. Here I am with my stitches still on the scrap yarn, but I'm sliding double pointed needles in to these stitches also. And the scrap yarn that I've used is sock yarn, so it's really fine. It's not taking up much room. I'm not stretching out the stitches or anything. I started at the underarm and picked up stitches and picked up the others. And now I'm going to show you how I picked them up by doing the last needle. We want to separate it onto 3 needles, of course. So I just put my needle in there into each stitch as if to purl across all of those stitches. The last one's trying to hide. Okay. So now I have all those in, and I get to do the fun part of pulling on the scrap yarn to get it out of there. Voila. So there are all of our sleeve stitches ready to go. I need a 4th DPN so I can start knitting. Here's the underarm area right here. So that's going to be my first stitch. I'll get myself in position. I should really try to find some yarn. Get my needle in there. Grab my working yarn, leaving myself about a 6-inch tail, and just wrap the back needle with the yarn as if you were already knitting with it. On the next stitch, you can drop the tail and just keep going. If you've worked with double pointed needles before, you know this is a really easy way to get going with double pointed needles because you're not starting with a cast on row. We're starting with some work already hanging there that's going to keep it from getting twisted. So your next stitch is always easy to see. So we always give it a little counterclockwise turn. Our next stitch is always to the left of the working yarn. Here's the working yarn, and here's my next stitch. So I get this ready, put my needle in, just keep going. And that's how it goes. I'll finish this needle and then go on to this one and just keep going around. And usually what I'll do, because the underarm is kind of a stress point on a sweater, is when I finish this stitch, I will actually tie this end to the working yarn just to create a little more strength there under the arm. And you're going to follow your pattern, knit the sleeve for as long as it needs to be. And in this pattern, we have a cuff at the end of the sleeve, just like we do at the end of the body of the sleep sack. You'll do that and bind it off in pattern also. And then the pink part of the sweater is finished. We're going to go on to the collar next in a contrasting color.